I'm going to start with talking about getting a clean guitar tone. There's a couple of ways of doing this. The first way is the way I'm going to show you with these old Marshall heads. Now, because the Marshalls are so powerful and so loud, anything up to, I don't know, 1 o'clock on the volume pot will stay clean. These old Marshalls were meant to be driven hard. So up until that point, you've got a huge amount of headroom that will keep clean no matter how hard you kind of pump your guitar into it. This is the kind of sound that I've got at the moment. It's a straight kind of sound with a bit of compression on it. I mean, that's surprising coming from a Marshall, but the two Marshalls will give you plenty enough headroom so that you can keep that clarity to play in a band, which is great for kind of funk rhythm stuff, which is where you need that clarity and that volume. Let me show you something like this. A little chord sequence, a simple chord sequence. And when you can hear all the harmonics within the amp, you've got extra tonal range because you can adjust the amp a little bit more top, a little bit more bottom, slightly less presence. I'm going through my pedal board, but all I'm using is a bit of stereo reverb and the compressor. It's great for picking. Finger style. That's the first way of getting the clean sound. So you're running an amp loud and clean, which is why if you've got an underpowered little amp, this way won't work. But if it's an underpowered little amp, presumably you're not going to go out gigging live with it. I'm going to also talk about parts. When you're part of your sound comes not from how many scales you can play or how fast you can play, but it coming up with cool parts that work in a band. And I'm going to play some tracks in this DVD, and you'll see me play parts and motifs a lot of the time rather than soloing all over it, because it gives you an idea of coming up with working with a band. And the sound is inherent in those parts. So if it's a clean rhythm sound or a funky percussive sound, I need that clean kind of response from the amp. So this is the first way of getting a good clean sound. I mean, it's also good for, if you've got your amp running super clean, you can add other effects on top of your compressed sound. So for instance, I've got sort of some delays working, which I can do for the sweeping in stuff. I mean, it's hard to believe that those sounds are coming from 1970s Marshalls. This is what Hendrix was using. Bit of stereo chorus on top of that. You can get this kind of. So you can see the versatility of running your amp really clean and loud. I'm going to play a song now, and then we're going to talk about the other way of getting the clean guitar sound.